Finding records in Family Search. This can be found under the Search button. Okay, today I want to go over search records. Before I show you the search records, I want to show you on George Lipscomb, Raglan. If you were to click over here on Search Records and go to Family Search, it comes up with records that they think match George Lipscomb Raglan, which this one does. And you would look through these and then you can click on them. Over here is the camera, and that tells you that there is an image that you can view. Here's the details of the record. And this would tell you right here, this is what who it's attached to right now, which happens to be our George Lipscomb of here. So this one doesn't appear to be attached to anyone, but you can view the image or you can view the details of this record here. Okay, so I want to go up here and go to Search Records, and I could go ahead and type the name of George Lipscomb Raglan here, and then put in 1808 when he was born, and he was born in Virginia, and it would come up with pretty much the same information that I had just showed you. So this helps if you're not, in this case you're on the person, so you can go right there. But if you're not at that person, but you remember, maybe it's a great-great-great-grandfather, and you remember the name and basically where he was born and about the time, and you don't want to go searching through your pedigree chart to find him, you can type his name in here and put some information, and it will probably come up with him. And you can be searching for by a marriage date if you have that, residence. Sometimes you're looking at a record and you find a name and you think it might be somebody you're related to. You want to see if they're in Family Search. You can do that this way. You can also do it by, let me go over here. If you wanted to find somebody, you could also search this way, where you can search. It's pretty much the same way, using the find. And I use find a lot to find somebody when I'm searching through records and I want to see if they're in Family Search. I will find it. If you know their identifier number, like you're helping somebody else on their work and they're working on somebody and you're using a phone or Zoom or something, you can see the record. They can give you that identifier number. Let me just show you that real quick. Go back to right here is their identifier number. You can put that in and it will come up with the person. But what I want to show you today is I want to spend more time over here. So I really like using the map, and this is for a broad search. So let's do Kentucky. I have quite a bit of family in Kentucky. And one thing that you want to look for over here is they have videos telling things about Kentucky or the area, like the Mid-South region. So if you want to just learn something about it, you can watch one of these videos. They also have this Family Search for Kentucky, and I'm going to do another video on Wiki. It's wonderful. I'd used it a few years ago and I thought there wasn't much there. I think it was just at the beginning of it, but over the years it has become a really wonderful resource. And sometimes, and if I remember, I will show you Italy, because you can actually see projects that are being indexed. If there was a project for Kentucky that was being indexed, they would have a link here so you could index records from that area. But today I just want to show you this Kentucky. So down here they have all these collections, and it says there's 107 collections. Again, this is a broad one. It's not for each of the counties, but they have death records. Here's some marriages, church records. Anyways, you can go through and look at these. Now I want to show you this one, this probate record. So it has this collection here, and you can browse. Some of it's indexed, and so you can type in a name and see what comes up. Some of them are not indexed. And I'm going to go to Barron County. I'm trying to remember, I looked this up before, but I think this was it. This was the wills. So one of the things you want to look at is if this is just images online and it hasn't been indexed, sometimes the books themselves have an index. So this is a view, looking here, at all of the pages. And I can see here, I've probably got an index. So here I can see this is my B's, there's my A's. And immediately I can see, so I have Bailey's in my family, I have Bullock in my family from this area. And so you can go right up here and you can go page by page. Okay, and I'm just going to stop here. So let's say it was Alan Foster was your relative. He would be found on page 163. Well, it doesn't come out. You've got images here. It doesn't match exactly with that page number. But I'm going to click over here. And let's go down here. Oh, there we go. So let's just click on one. And it's page 84. So I didn't go far enough. And we'll click down here. 160, I got pretty lucky. So, and I would go over and to 164, 163, there I saw this, Alan Foster. And there is his will. And so it's a wonderful way to see some of these different records, a fast way to find them through that search records. And I'm going to click back. Okay, and then so some of these have been indexed and some of them have not. It tells you how many records there are in that database and when it was put up. So this one was just done last year. This one was done in 2020. And then you come down here, image only historical records. These have not been indexed. Same type of thing as you have up here. You click on, now see here, you can actually see the images. That's what that camera is. The difference between this camera is that it's on Family Search. These, with that little background, are on a partner site. So this Civil War records is probably on Fold 3, and you would need to have a subscription to be able to view them, or go to a library that has a subscription to Fold 3. But you can still get an idea of what records are in there. Okay, and then catalog material. There will be a video on using the catalog. I will be posting at a later date and show you how to use the catalog, but you can quickly go through and see things for Kentucky. Actually, this is Barron County. Oh, I'll see Warren County. Anyways, I just really strongly recommend that you go through this search records, this search, and click on the records and search for an area where your relatives were and see what you can find out from that. Thank you for watching.